watch this back and listen to what I'm saying. And what I'm wanting you to do is take full and complete accountability for what you've created. If you would only hear me, you would understand I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm teaching you causation. And if you would only get that, there would be no more questions. And everything would change for you. Everything. So guys, let me read to you this fantastic Loz lesson suggestion, and it's this. When you finally realize circumstances don't matter and start identifying as the new you, is it normal that you no longer worry about everything you once had obsessed over and clung on to, as you know everything always works out for you? In this lesson, I'll teach you how to feel that way, how to stop worrying, how to stop fretting, how to stop wondering where is it, how to stop obsessing over your manifestation, and how to know you are God and no one makes decisions in your reality except for you. So guys, really listen to what that person said. When you finally realize circumstances don't matter. Do you personally, you watching this video, realize that yet? Most of you, unfortunately, don't. And I hate to say that. You can hear manifestation coaches say over and over and over and over and over and over again, circumstances don't matter, circumstances don't matter. And yet, every single time I see a question on one of my lives, in the Q&A forum, in the Subconscious Laws Squad Facebook group, or the Squad Facebook group, or any number of places where you guys ask me questions, I will see inside that question the circumstance. The circumstance might be the breakup, your specific person, what they said, what they did, what you heard, what you saw, a third party, your money situation, your career situation, something you are mentioning about your 3D reality and how it is, how it was, what they said, what they did, the decision they made, the circumstance you feel is so unchangeable. If you mention it in a question, you are not understanding like this person has, that circumstances don't matter. You might say you understand that, you might think you understand that, you might have watched a million videos and saved them and learnt that circumstances don't matter, and yet you keep fucking mentioning them. And if you mention them, you're not at this person's level yet, and you haven't realised circumstances don't matter. So you won't feel the same feelings they feel, which is this, that you no longer worry about everything you had once obsessed over and clung on to. You'll still be obsessing over it and clinging to it and worrying about it and being anxious about it and asking fucking inane questions about it. Second part of this question. And when you start identifying as the new you, how many of you can categorically tell me that you are now currently identifying as the new you? Most of you aren't. You know how I know that? Because the questions are still from the old you. In the old circumstances, from the old fears of the old self and the old thoughts and the old thing that happened. If you were truly the new you, who understood that you are God and you are creating it all, the questions you have for me would not, and really hear me when I say this, the questions you ask would not exist. What? Really get this. If you really got this, if the penny finally fucking dropped for you, that you are God of your reality, and that everything out here is a hologram of what you think of them, the situation and yourself, a reflection, an illusory reflection of what you once or are currently thinking, then you wouldn't ask any more questions. There would be no more questions because you get this. So if you are still asking a fucking question, don't then tell me that you are the new you. I don't fucking buy it. I call complete and utter bullshit. I know circumstances don't matter. Oh, but you keep talking about them to your friends, to me in the question, to coaches. You go from video to video searching third parties, searching breakup, searching manifest back your specific person. They are circumstances. Are you searching for them? Asking about them? Watching stuff about them? Talking to your friends about it? That's you not getting that the circumstance you're talking about doesn't fucking matter. But I do know circumstances don't matter. Bullshit. Is it normal that you no longer worry about everything you had once obsessed over and clung onto? If you are worrying and obsessing over it and clinging onto it, is that when you ask questions about it? Yes. And just know everything always works out for you. Do you, person watching this video, know that everything works out for you? No, you fucking don't. You know how I know that? Because you're in here asking fucking questions about it. And if you knew in the depths of your being that everything would work out, you wouldn't even ask the damn question. In fact, you probably would not be here for anything other than entertainment purposes to watch me rant and yell because you find me funny or some shit. And now there are people fucking asking questions about circumstances whilst I'm talking and saying this in the lesson. Can you believe it, guys? My mind is fucking blown. So I am literally going to read some of this absolute bullshit that's coming up on my TikTok right now and teach you motherfuckers who aren't listening to the absolute gold that's spewing out of my mouth that would teach you everything you need to fucking learn if only you would open your fucking ears and stop fucking typing about your circumstances. Oh my fucking God. Be ready to be fucking embarrassed. Loz, how do I and I'm just reading this for the third time. This is the third time this fucker posted this. Loz, how do you manifest a reconciliation after you betrayed? Hello. Hi. Do you have a listening problem? You just wrote that. And you just wrote it before. And in between you writing it before and you writing it now, I went on a fucking rant about how I'm going to read out inane questions based on what I'm talking about, which are circumstances. And instead of you fucking hearing me, you're typing the same fucking question again. You're obsessing over it. You're clinging to it like this person says they're not doing anymore. And you expect that when I give you this golden nugget answer to how do you reconcile after you've been betrayed, you think that you're going to hear me? Let's see if you've fucking written that again. I'm fascinated. I bet you just pressed copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. If I see this fucking question one more time, and you guys wonder why I lose my shit, this is the kind of shit I lose my shit over. Oh my God, you wrote it again. How do you expect to learn when you don't listen? Why would I answer a question of a person who doesn't know how to learn? The first fundamental of learning is shutting your fucking mouth, stop asking a question, and just fucking listen. If you sat in a lecture at university and all you did was put your hand up and ask a question, 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 but you didn't fucking bother to listen to the answer, what would you fucking learn? All you would experience is the sound of your own voice yapping. And that's what so many of you are doing. Shh. I can't believe some of you. Like, that's how dumb some of you are with this. You are so obsessed with the thing you're obsessed with, you're not even listening. Even if I gave you the golden nugget answer, TikToker, Loz, how do you manifest reconciliation after you betrayed? You wouldn't hear me and you wouldn't even compute what I just fucking said. Because you have an inability to comprehend any kind of teaching because you're in a state of panic right now and you've repeated your question 5 fucking times or 3 times or 2 times, however many times, you aren't listening. So what's the point of me answering you? I will. I joined later. No, you fucking didn't. Between your first question and your next question, I went on a fucking rant. and you weren't listening. Are you deaf? You aren't, because you just heard everything I said. So you aren't listening. You're not deaf. Don't give me the excuse that you joined later. You're full of shit. Bullshit. So why would I personally, as a coach who transforms people's lives daily, bother with a person who has an inability to comprehend the lesson I'm trying to give? And I'm not trying to be mean to you or pick on you, but you literally just did it whilst I was saying, don't, and I repeat, don't, type your questions here, and if you do, I will pick on you. Then you continued to write the question again whilst I said that. If I scroll back before I said that, that'd be different. But you literally typed it as I said it. What I want you guys to get about why I get frustrated like this is because if you only would get that you being in the state of question mode, you being the person who writes the circumstances, you being the question asker and not the operant power is the fucking problem here. Like, if you really got this, you would understand that I'm trying to teach you something. Okay, great. I'm glad you're listening. Thank you, you've said. Okay, great. Just really listen to me. If you really got this, there would be no point me even making videos, doing lives or anything. But I know that 99.9% of you are so panicked, are so desperate, are so ensconced in your circumstances, you aren't getting this one fundamental. And if you got it, that you are God, if you got it that you are the only cause, if you got it that focusing on the circumstances means you're keeping the circumstances in place, if you got it that you can change everything if only you understood this one fundamental, that you create your reality, I wouldn't have an account. But I'm going to have an account until I'm 80 fucking 5 and I decide to retire because you're not hearing me. Because you think out here is so real. You think out here is so concrete. You think your person has made their own decision. No, they haven't. I'm going to say that again. You think other people, like your specific person, is making their own decisions. And what you haven't fundamentally understood is you're the decision maker. You're the only thinker. You think that about them, therefore it's true. You think that, therefore they think that. I'm going to say it again because some of you aren't getting this. If you think they don't want you, they won't. If you think they won't call you, they won't. If you think the breakup is final and you can't get them back, you won't. If you think your dire circumstances financially are unsalvageable, they are. If you think the economy is going to fuck up your business, it will. If you think your employee is going to steal all your contacts or whatever, they will. If you believe that you're never going to succeed, that'll be true. Whatever you believe to be true will be true because you are the person operating the power you hold. That's what operant power means, and it doesn't operate itself. So if I am the machine that creates the reality, say I am a reflection machine, if you guys can really get this. Say I'm just all steel and parts and buttons and I'm a machine and my one function is to reflect out from the mirrors on me, say, a reality. That's what you're like. And everything out here can only be what you're mirroring. The machine of you. You are the power machine. You're like the Wizard of Oz. You're this big machine. And whatever you're reflecting out is all this can be out here. That's it. If you knew that, one fundamental truth, that you are the reflecting machine, what is out here wouldn't bother you because you'd know it's like the mirror in your bathroom and it's simply a reflection of you. So whatever your specific person said wouldn't matter. Whatever they did wouldn't matter. Whatever happened wouldn't matter. Whatever someone else told you wouldn't matter. Whatever you saw wouldn't matter. Whatever you experienced wouldn't matter. Whatever you just had to happen to you wouldn't matter. You literally would know and understand that all it is a reflection of what you currently think of you, them, and the situation. And if you were truly honest with yourself and truly stopped bullshitting me and really investigated what you were truly and completely thinking about that person, the situation, and yourself, you would understand that what you're thinking about it is how it is. So this person who wants a reconciliation with someone who betrayed them won't be able to reconcile because they have a story the person betrayed them. So I can't help you. How can we change this? Well, first of all, you fucking listen to me, darling. The one who keeps asking incessant questions. If you think your person betrayed you, why would you want them back? That's my question to you. You have to forgive them, Lord. They don't know what they do because that person betrayed you because of your thinking about yourself. I get betrayed. People hurt me. I can't trust them. They want others. Whatever the fuck the situation was, it came from you, darling. If you've got a story that men are cheats or they want other women or you get hurt easily, that'll reflect out. That person hurts you. And even though you want them back now, you still want them to say sorry for betraying you, even though, like Jesus, you thought you'd be forsook and then they fucking forsook you. Don't you guys get that the whole story in the Bible is Jesus looks at his followers, at his disciples, the people who most loved him, and said, one of you will forsake me. And what fucking happened? One of them forsook him. Judas went, you know what? I'm going to go rat on him because that idea's just popped in my head. I don't know why. I really want to do that. And he just went and did it. Now, who put that idea in Judas's head? Jesus did. Now, he said it out loud, but guess what, guys? You're like Jesus all over the place, and you're putting ideas in your specific person's mind. You're going to betray me. You're going to hurt me. I can't trust you. All fucking day long like Jesus. Then you're hanging up there on the cross, and you're going, they forsook me. He betrayed me. They hurt me. And you've got to be like Jesus and go, oh, fuck me sideways. I did that, didn't I? Forgive them, Lord. They know not what they do. Because I fucking thought that, didn't I? I thought they'd forsake me and Judas fucking forsook me and dobbed me in. I thought my specific person would betray me and here I am being cheated on. Jesus Christ, I'm just like him. Jesus, I mean. You are Jesus, guys. You are the person in the story. He's trying to tell you that's you. And how does Jesus change it? How does Jesus change the situation? He has to literally become a new Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ, he thinks to himself while he's hanging up there. So when I die, I'm going to resurrect myself as a new Jesus. And this new Jesus isn't going to have these shitty thoughts. This new Jesus is going to believe that I am God and I am powerful and no one's going to forsake me. That'll work. He goes away and he comes back resurrected. That's what you fuckers need to do. Throw away the old Jesus thoughts and come out as a new Jesus. Throw away the old thoughts that they're going to betray you and come out with the story that they're really trustworthy and they love you and they would never do anything to hurt you. Bing! Resurrection. That's what I'm fucking trying to teach you, dickheads. Some of you aren't hearing me. And I don't mean to call people dickheads, but like, guys, do you not get this? Like, I can talk till I'm blue in the face. But until you really want to learn this, like you really want to accept it, it's not much I can do for you. And you will go from coach to coach and you'll say, Loz called us a dickhead. I don't like her. And then that coach will be like, oh yeah, she's horrible. She's a bully. Do this technique. Buy my ebook. And you'll fucking go from coach to coach and pay for all the coaching and pay some asshole $4,000 to manifest for you. And then one day, hopefully you'll get that all I was trying to teach you was you didn't need those fuckers. You didn't need that ebook. You just needed to get, I am the only cause, I'm causing it. Resurrect myself and everything will change. Become the new me and everything will be different. Think new thoughts and they will be different. Oh my God, I didn't need to pay $4,000 for that charlatan coach. I just needed to get that, Loz. I created my TikTok this January 4 years ago. That's all I've been saying in many different ways for almost 4 fucking years. And yet, half of you are deaf. Don't know. I need your patience. But you sell courses because you fuckers think your circumstances matter. Don't you get it? I'm selling you courses about your circumstances because you don't get this yet. The one course you need is this. You are the only cause. That's a course. But you guys think you need the course about your circumstances. You need the course about your inner child. You need the course, I don't have a course about inner child. You need a course about self-concept, and you need your course about getting them back, and you need the course about money, and you need the course about business, and you need the course about your body, and you... Getting it yet? The only way I can get through some of your thick skulls is to give you a course about the thing you think is so important. Because you're not getting it yet. You're just not getting it. Now, having said all of that, the reason I have assessments in my self-concept course and Worthy as Fuck for Love course is, once you get you're the only cause, a lot of you still can't stop the subconscious thoughts that are still running. So that's why I do courses. You understand? So you can fundamentally get this and know that you are God and you create your reality, but this subconscious thinking is still extremely strong. So if you have a body dysmorphia issue or you feel overweight, you may want my Manifest Your Dream Body course because you don't really get yet what thoughts you're having that you can't stop running in the back of your mind, even if you think you're God. You might want to do my Money Magnet course because you've got really strong stories from childhood that your parents held because they were broke or bankrupt and you cannot get rid of those and you need to uncover them. So I give you a course about that. I am only ever here to help. I am not here to sell you shit so I can fucking sail off into the sunset and live in Barbados, right? I am here to help. I only ever started this to help because I wanted to spread the good fucking news, like the Bible tells you. When you get this, when you finally get this, you can't shut your mouth. You want everyone to know how easy this is, how manifestation is simply all you've ever been doing, and that you are God. Now, if I have to give you various courses for you to understand the thinking that's causing you not to create the new reality you want, then I will give you those until I'm 85. So all of you have the appropriate learnings that you specifically feel you need, right? I am only here to fulfill the needs that you guys ask of me. And every single one of my courses, probably most of them, have been suggestions from my Subconscious Laws squad of what you guys actually want me to make. You understand? What I really need you to get is what this person's saying. That when you finally get it, I'm just typing in my password because I've lost the question. When this person finally got that circumstances don't matter, when they finally start identifying as the new them, they stopped worrying about everything they once obsessed over and clung on to because they just knew everything works out for them. Now they're asking that as a question. And I'm not sure why they're asking it as a question. Are they saying they don't feel that yet? They want to feel that? A couple of months ago, someone close to me in my life said, oh, well, everything just works out for you, doesn't it? And I said, yes, because that's the belief I hold. And they were like, confused. If only this person hadn't phrased this as a question, if they'd simply said it as a statement, I would understand that they get this. But they're kind of asking me, how do you get to this point? The clue is in the question. You no longer worry about everything you once had obsessed over and clung on to. You just know everything always works out for you. Well, how do you know that? Because you know you're the only cause. You know you are the creator. You know you're the one creating it all. You know that everything out here is simply a reflection of you. If you truly got that, even the things in the back of your mind wouldn't bother you anymore. Kind of. I would love to think they wouldn't, but let's be honest, guys, they probably still will. But you've got to be stronger than those voices. That's the point. I'm not saying those voices ever go away. That's why I have courses. So you can counteract, get rid of those voices and be stronger than them so you can fully step into your power. You understand? I still have the voices. Trust me. Mine have not gone away. And anyone who fucking bullshits you and says they no longer have subconscious thoughts that throw them are full of shit. And you should categorically, straight away, any coach that says that, call bullshit and comment, you are a bullshit artist, or unfollow them because they're lying. Because that's not how the subconscious works. It will always run, guys, but you've got to be stronger than it. Even Eckhart Tolle, I'm sure, in his Zen state, who takes like 20 minutes to answer one question, still has fucking subconscious thoughts if you asked him. Have you ever seen Eckhart try and answer a question? They go, ask him something, and then he goes, and he fucking takes 10 minutes, right? He's pretty much managed to switch a lot of this off. But even he, I'm sure, has subconscious thoughts. Even Yoda, I'm sure, had subconscious fucking thoughts. I know he's fictional, but nobody's perfect, guys, and we all have this for a reason. It's there to keep us safe, our subconscious. But are you able to be stronger than it? That's the key here. And that is why I give you the tools in my videos and my courses and in the squad to counteract this fucking bullshit that still runs even when you want it not to. Can you personally do that? And can you get to this point of understanding everything's working out for you because you know it is? No? Then that's when you may need a little help. That's when you may need to come and join the squad and get help. That's when you may need to ask me a question, I guess. But if you could just get it, you wouldn't need me. Everyone's answering this person who asked the original question and saying, life reflects you. You're not listening to her. Oh my God. Guys, some of you are beyond help. Some of you can't hear. So I can't help. Some of you think they're making their own decisions when all they can be is how you are. I'll say it again. They can't be anything than the person you think they are. They can't say anything than what you think they might say, subconsciously. They can't do anything other than what you believe they would probably do. But you're not getting that. This out here can only be as you are. It can only reflect from the mirror of your manifesting machine all your thoughts. But you're not getting that yet. So I'll be here till I'm 85. Because you're not getting it. Is anyone remotely getting it? I can hear Jesus saying, thank you, Loz. I revised my death thanks to you. But guys, you've got to understand, the point of the story in the Bible, they're all parables, okay? And the point of a parable is to teach you a lesson. To teach you a lesson. What's the lesson? He fucked up. He imagined something to be, and then it became true. So he had to die to his sins and become the new Jesus. Have you died to the old you yet? Have you, as this person said, start identifying as the new you? Have you? Or when you look at the world, are you identifying still as the old you? They don't love me, they don't want me, this isn't working, things don't work out for me. Old you thoughts. Oh, they love me so much, everything works out for me. I fucking control this shit. This will probably be the one video all of you need to watch. And yet I will probably get comments underneath this on TikTok. Oh, sorry, on YouTube, when I put this on YouTube saying, why do you yell at people? Why do you get frustrated? Why are you so triggered? I probably won't now that I've mentioned that. But that's how people react to me when I yell and when I get frustrated. But guys, can you not understand that I'm like saying to you over and over again, 1 + 1 = 2. 1 + 1 = 2. 1 + 1 = fucking 2. And you guys are like, is it 5? Is it 11? And I'm like, oh, I just said for 4 years almost, 1 + 1 = 2. Your current identity, what you believe you are, what you believe others are, and what you believe the circumstances are equals your reality. I'll say it a different way. You are the creator. What you think equals out here. I'll say it a different way. Your reality is only a reflection of you. You are the machine operating out here. They can only be as you are in here. I don't know how many different ways I could say it, guys. Should I say it in German? I wish that you would all get this. But you're still fucking asking questions. Any tips for appearance change laws? What did I just say? What did I just say? It can only be your reality out here as you think yourself to be. If you want it to change, what would you have to think? I feel bad because you repeated everything so many times. The reason I want you guys to get this is because I never got this. And if only I'd fucking got it, my entire life for 40 years would have been exactly how I wanted it to be. But I fucked up my life. Do you want to fuck up your life like I did for 40 years? Don't hear me then. Because I want you because you've become a confident person now. Oh, thank you, Claire. Most people don't want to take accountability for their lives. And the only way you're going to change your life is to fully and completely take accountability for it. Watch this back and listen to what I'm saying. And what I'm wanting you to do is take full and complete accountability for what you've created. If you would only hear me, you would understand I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm teaching you causation. And if you would only get that, there would be no more questions. And everything would change for you. Everything. Like, really hear what I'm saying. And I'm not asking you not to ask questions. I'm not telling you not to buy my courses. I'm not saying leave the squad. I'm just saying, if at some point you could let this sink in, you wouldn't need me anymore. If you stay partly in the old man, you'll forever be confused. Yes. When I have a weak moment, I listen to you. Oh, wonderful. Practice what is being preached. Guys, listen. Most people don't. Get it or not, I will still buy your courses. Thank you. What you believe will be, will be. Really get it, guys. If you could just watch this video over and over and just hear every different version of the way I'm saying this, that you are God, that you are the operant power, that what you believe will be, that they aren't making their own decisions, that they have no free will, that everything is your reflection, that they are simply holograms of what you believe to be true, you wouldn't need me anymore. But you'll still ask questions. That's why I investigate why you're asking all the questions. That's why I investigate what's still going on back here in my courses, especially in my assessments in a Kick-Ass You and Worthy as Fuck for Love. Because I know you guys still have this running, this bastard back here, this subconscious mind. I know you do. And it's hard. I get it, guys. This is not a walk in the park. It's very, very difficult to turn this off. In fact, you can't. You just have to change it. Years from now, you'll be studied like devil. Oh, thank you, Claire. The girl I love showed me your content. Oh, wonderful, Ray. If you could step into your God self whilst investigating what you're still thinking, that's the key here. But if you can 100% be your God self and never let this bother you, well, fuck, all power to you. Come and sit here. I still can't do that. Watch this video over and over again. I will call it the only video you need to watch about manifestation. Okay? And I really mean it. And those of you who get triggered by it or get annoyed that I get frustrated, I am not for you. Okay? I'm an acquired taste. I'm the Marmite of manifestation. All right? No point writing a comment about how much you hate me shouting or how frustrated I get. Or why do I have the assumption people don't listen? Because I fucking taught you that I have an assumption people don't listen. But it's obviously showing up my reality, isn't it? Because I'm still here teaching this. And I'll probably be here till I'm 85. Maybe I should have an assumption that all of you get it and tomorrow you don't need me anymore. But I don't actually believe that will happen. Because I know too much about this. And I know this still runs in me. If you really, 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 really hear everything I'm saying in this video, accept it, and then become aware of this and change it. Now, my courses will help you with that, or my videos will help you with that. Or my squad will be there to keep you accountable with that. If you do that, everything, and I mean everything, will change for you. And then you will feel like this person, knowing that you are your new self, free of worry, free of fear, knowing that everything works out for you. I love the squad. Oh, thank you, darling. So come and join us in the squad right now, guys, because what we're doing is keeping ourselves accountable to manifest what we want by Christmas. I did last year. I still have that manifestation. It's still alive and kicking in my reality a year later. And I manifested exactly what I visualized, exactly what I thought about, exactly what I was joining in on last year when we did this same challenge, same name, different challenge. Manifest what you want by Christmas we did last year. I followed it. I visualized. Literally on Christmas night, I got exactly what I manifested. I still couldn't believe it. I was shook. I still haven't told the person I involved in the manifestation that I did that. One day I'll tell them. Are you going to do that? Are you going to manifest what you want by the end of this year? Most of you won't. I really am sorry. Because you're not getting this. So I could talk till I'm blue in the face and say, yes, yes you will, darling, hurrah. You won't, because you're not getting this. And I could blow hot air up your ass and tell you, you are God and you are powerful and you're going to manifest what you want this Christmas. And I guarantee you won't. Until you get everything I just said in this video. Then you will, like I did last Christmas. And if you come and join us in the squad and you're kept accountable to do it, you definitely will. Because everyone else who got what they manifested last year at Christmas or by New Year's, listened to me, did this challenge, got it. They finally got it. It wasn't a coincidence that we got our manifestations on that time crunch. We did it together and got kept accountable. I didn't actually join in the script with everyone. I didn't want everyone to know my personal shit. I don't share my personal shit on here, guys. Right? I just had a Christmas thing and my staff were like, do you want to include everyone in the video? I'm like, no. Because none of your fucking business. I'm not like other people, guys. I'm not including everyone in my life in my videos, okay? But I need you to understand, if you fully stepped into the state of knowing you are God, you, like me, could manifest what you want this Christmas, like I did last Christmas, and keep your manifestation like I have this Christmas from last Christmas. It's still here. Hasn't gone anywhere. You can do that. You can. But you have to get this. And you have to not waver in your thinking. And you have to trust that you can. Can you do that? I'm asking you, can you? I'm doing Christmas challenge. I know everything is mine. I don't know how, but I don't care anymore. Exactly, darling. You don't have to know how. I didn't have to know how last year. I had no fucking idea it would even happen. And this particular thing, one day I'll talk about it, I guess. This particular thing, I fully manifested every element of this thing down to the way it all occurred, everything. And it's gone on for 3 years. And one day I will explain to you the whole 3-year scenario of how it manifested. And you guys will be like, you visualized all of that. Or you thought all of that. And then it happened. And I'll be like, mm-hmm. And you won't be like, oh, that was a coincidence. You'll be like, oh, I did that. Like I do. Are you getting that you're doing that? Are you getting that you can do that like I did? No? Then you won't manifest what you want by Christmas. Got it? I need to turn my aircon on, guys. I'm hot. Sitting here in the fucking ranting in the heat. It's 30-something degrees here today and I'm dying. Guys, I really, 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 really want you to watch this back a couple of times. A lot of my videos in my courses, like the first video of Back and Begging, or if you get Change the Past when it comes on my website, every single video in my recent course called Change the Past, people have to watch it a few times. Some of what I'm saying goes against everything you've ever learned in your whole life. Everyone blames everybody. Everyone thinks their circumstances matter. Everyone thinks out here is unchangeable. Wrong, wrong, wrong. And if you are still thinking it's unchangeable, if you are still thinking you're not powerful, if you are still thinking you can't do this, then watch this video again and hear me 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 again. And then if you're really lost, come and join us in the squad where once you've heard me, you are kept accountable to keep that new thinking you now understand to be true alive. And you don't go back because of your subconscious mind to the old you that doesn't get you're the fucking power here. Hi, you are the best. Thanks. Thank you, darling. I know it. It's proven. But sometimes the doubt is catching me a little bit. Guys, look. I am not Yoda. I too have doubts. I too will get in arguments in my mind with people. I too will get frustrated. Ask my staff. I got frustrated about something this morning that happened. I too will go off the rails and be like, oh, this happened. Then I'm like, you caused that to happen, Loz, you fucking idiot, right? But sometimes I get caught up in the 3D and I get frustrated. Love you, Loz. Keep being you. Oh, thank you, Johnny. I manifested a Christmas bonus for me and my colleagues, €500 each. So grateful. Oh, I see that you did that. I once manifested my past by constantly talking about it. The law works, no doubt. Stop talking about it. At least you've got a laughing emoji with that, darling. Watch this video again and again and again until you fucking get it. And one day, I will explain the whole manifestation I'm talking about in great detail, okay? Now, I'm about to run out of batteries, so I'm going to hang up. So, guys, make sure you watch this video back. Come and join us and manifest what you want by Christmas. And really get that you are the power, okay? And if you're watching this back on YouTube, subscribe. And if you're here on TikTok, make sure you follow me. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye.